The Kalash people, also called Kafir, non-believer, black robe and Siaposh, live in the three sub-valleys of Kalash, Bomborit, Rambor and Birir in the modern-day district Chitral, Pakistan. The Kalasha are ancient tribe of Pakistan and they have their own way of life, their own religion, language, rituals and their own identity. This part of Pakistan is considered to be a well-preserved ethnic and cultural museum. Owing to this value, Kalasha culture has been listed by UNESCO for consideration as World Heritage Site. The people of the Kalash tribe, who live in the Chitral District of Pakistan, believe they are descendants of Alexander the Great's troops who settled in the area about 23 centuries ago. Numbering only about 4,000, their unique culture is in danger of extinction. The Kalash are a small ethnic and religious community with many characteristics which distinguish them from the surrounding population. Many of the Kalash are fair-skinned and blue or green-eyed, and these features contribute to the age-old legend that they are indeed descendants of Greek soldiers who fought with Alexander the Great in Pakistan around the year 300 before Christ. The Kalash are an isolated South Asian population of Indo-European speakers, residing in the Hindu Kush mountain valleys in the northwest Pakistan, near the Afghan frontier. Kalasha is an Indo-Aryan language spoken by the Kalash people in the Chitral district in Pakistan. There are an estimated 5,000 speakers of Kalasha. It is an endangered language and there is an ongoing language shift to Khowar. Most anthropologists consider the Kalasha religion to be polytheistic because it has many deities. Their major deities are Sajigor, Mohandoy, Baluman, Dizalik, Ingoy, Jastik. There are two types of religious events in Kalasha society. The first kind may be considered as having a religious ceremony as well as festivities, while other events are only religious in nature without dancing and singing. The Kalasha observe many festivals in a year. Their major festivals are Joshi, celebrated in May to welcome the spring; Ucho, observed in late August to ensure good crops of wheat; Ho, observed September only in the Berar Valley; Chumos, observed in December for more than 2 weeks. It is the grand festival of the Kalash tribe and it is celebrated to welcome New Year. The girls are free to choose their life partners and also have the right to divorce. They have liberal views and do not put any restrictions on their women. Marriages are conducted by a qazi in a place of worship where a goat is sacrificed and the blood from the goat is put on the ears of the bride and the groom. Most girls prefer love marriages and are free to tie the knot even without the permission of their parents. But some visitors try to exploit the situation and get married to them or lure them to the cities and then convert them. Some of them have also married foreigners, including the Greeks. Head of the village is called Asokal. They follow the solar calendar. Their elders are good at forecasting the weather. The Kalash are also known for their indigenous wisdom. Their proverbs and folk tales reflect the realities of the universe and life. They are also known for their witty remarks and sharp responses. They are also known to drink their morning tea with salt and not sugar. Kalash women move to Bashali during menstruation and childbirth because they are considered impure during this time. Bashali, also known as Bashalani, is like a maternity home which is built away from the main houses and no men are allowed to enter it or even touches its walls or doors. The women confined to the Bashali spend their time gossiping and doing some handicraft work. They are given food by their families but no one touches them during their stay in this secluded house. After the child is born, the women stay there for at least 10 days while menstruating. Women stay there during the time of the periods. They come back after taking bath. The Kalash never miss a chance to dance and sing even when someone dies in the family. This is perhaps the most interesting and unique phenomenon. The duration of the rituals depends upon the socio-economic position of the dead person or his family. This is why there is proverb in local language that when a Kalash is buried, his wealth is struck, and when he is alive, his wealth is buried. Now, the close family members of the dead mourn in the house. They have to arrange for big feast and arrange for celebrations. They put the body in the coffin and keep it for 2 to 3 days in the graveyard. Every Kalash community member from the 3 valleys is informed about the death. Women in the family sit around the body with their hair covering their faces while rest of the community people keep on dancing around the body. The Kalash from different villages continue to come and join the celebrations. Whenever a new group of people comes to the celebration, they fire gun shoots in the air to announce their arrival. Then one of them stands near the body and starts telling stories about the life of the deceased. As soon as he finishes, the dancing resumes and the same practices continues for 2 to 3 days. Some 30 to 40 goats are sacrificed during 2 to 3 days of the celebrations. No less intriguing are the last rites of the Kalash people residing in Bomboret, Rimbor and Bered valleys in Chitral. Local perform similar rituals when bidding adieu to loved ones who are about to embark upon their very own journey through the afterlife. The graveyard in Karakal village in Bomboret valley does not have any boundaries marking the enclosure save some trees which are venerated due to their presence in the vicinity. The most horrifying graveyard in the world. The graveyard of Kalash. It is also a unique aspect of here. The Kalash never buried their people. They put them in a wooden box and left them under the open sky. Buried skeletons and bones of humans can be viewed in the graveyard. Now they have started burying their people. The civilization itself may long be buried in the sands of time, but the funerary practices of ancient Egypt continue to intrigue the world. Embalmment, mummification, and leaving of essential grave items were important rituals for the paralyzed journey through the other world. The Kalash used to leave bodies in the graveyard without burying them, but now they have started burying them. They also bury personal belongings of the deceased like axe, knife and gun, and also leave his pillow and bed at the grave. They do not bring the belongings back as they believe evil spirits come home. Gandau is the wooden image aimed at immortalizing the important departed soul of the Kalasha family member. Gandau is installed at cemetery. The Kalasha is sole pagan tribe of Pakistan with numerical strength of 4,000 approx. The Kalasha religion is more than 2,000 years old. While men of the Kalash community have long adopted Pakistani's popular dress shalwar kameez, the women still wear the traditional attire, a colorful headgear over their intricately braided hair, a voluminous full-length black robe cinched at the waist, and loads of beaded necklaces. Kalash cuisine consists of indigenous dishes as well as many local Pakistani cuisine influences. Foodstuffs such as apricot, grapes,